Right now, the DOJ and former President Trump head to court over his request for an independent review of the documents seized from his Florida residence. Also, it's the last big travel weekend of the summer. What travelers can expect this Labor Day weekend. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane, and we begin with breaking news. The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office has identified the man found dead in Lake Mendota nearly 2 weeks ago. According to the medical examiner's report, 22-year-old Lane Hailu of Madison died from drowning. Hailu's body was found roughly 15 feet off of a pier at UW-Madison's Memorial Union on the morning of August 19th. Officials said additional testing is still underway, but do not suspect any foul play. Hailu was a junior at UW-Madison and originally from Ethiopia. His friends remember him as a change maker who was known for his infectious smile and generous nature. Former President Trump's legal team and attorneys for the U.S. Justice Department meet in court today. Their dueling court filings lay out their case for and against whether a federal judge should appoint a special master after the FBI searched Trump's Florida residence. Natalie Brandt has more details from Washington.
A federal judge in Florida will hear arguments this afternoon over former President Trump's lawsuit seeking to have an independent review of the documents seized from his Florida home.
She has a lot of questions that she needs to ask and get answers to.
In a Wednesday night filing by Trump's legal team, his attorneys argue the DOJ's own review of the documents for attorney-client privilege had deficiencies and called the search unprecedented, unnecessary, and legally unsupported. But the filing does not address the DOJ's claims of possible obstruction, though it does claim that one specific event, the June 3rd, 2022 meeting, has been significantly mischaracterized. Trump's legal team referenced a meeting in which the DOJ says a Trump lawyer told investigators that all sensitive documents had been returned.
They had not been turned over. Not only that, there were twice as many documents not turned over, and they were all through the personal residence in an insecure location, and documents classified at some of the highest security classifications.
A photograph included in the DOJ's bombshell filing this week showed classified and top-secret documents that the DOJ says were recovered from a container at Trump's Florida estate.
That is not the way his office looks. Anybody that knows President Trump's office, he has guests frequently there. It's just a joke.
In the Wednesday night filing, Trump's attorneys stopped short of providing any evidence to back up the former president's claims that he declassified the documents in question. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Washington.
As my mother, Miss Kramer, said, God love you.
And Trump has a new attorney who will take the lead role in this afternoon's hearing, Chris Kise. He's the Florida's former Solicitor General. He was hired last week. President Biden is set to give a speech on what he calls the continued battle for the soul of the nation during a primetime address in Pennsylvania tonight. The president will give remarks in front of Independence Hall as he makes the case that America's democracy is still under attack. The speech is scheduled for 7 p.m. our time. Federal drug officials are warning about rainbow fentanyl, an alarming new trend that's emerging across the U.S. The pills and powder come in bright colors, shapes, and sizes. Federal drug officials say the so-called rainbow fentanyl appears to be a new method from the drug cartels to appeal to young people. This month alone, law enforcement has seized rainbow fentanyl in 18 states.
Unfortunately, it's getting worse. We're seeing more and more fentanyl coming in. Traditional opioids are falling off the radar of them because it's so much cheaper to use fentanyl.
More than 170,000 Americans died of drug overdoses in 2021. 66% of those deaths related to synthetic opioids like fentanyl. Drug poisonings are the leading killer of Americans between the ages of 18 and 45. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Greg Barnard has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. A little steamy out there.
It's getting up there. It's 83 right now with a few clouds, high clouds up there, but as I said, it could all be worse. If you look out west, it's much worse than what we've had right now. You have noticed the dew points, like you said, it's getting a little bit more muggy. So we're up to about 64 to 67 dew points overall, 63 in Madison right now. So it has increased from yesterday, so it's going to feel a little bit warmer. Right now, temperatures are in the mid 80s in many locations, 87 Lone Rock, 83 still in Madison, and we zoom into Dane County, we're still looking at overall low 80s, approaching the mid 80s is what we expect. So what we're looking at this afternoon, getting up to about 85, 86 in that range. Some of the areas, outlying areas, could be the upper 80s. With the dew points, it's going to feel very warm, muggy. Heat index is probably approaching 90 with a south-southwest wind. So tonight, this afternoon, this evening, we're looking at very warm afternoon, evening. Thunderstorms may be a shot tomorrow morning. It's a slight chance, but something to keep an eye on. And then very warm tomorrow, too. And we'll give you an update, and while the temperatures will change by Labor Day.
First day of fall, right?
Meteorological fall. I could say that.
Not official fall.
Not official.
All right. We'll see in a few minutes, Greg. Thank you. It was the first day of school for thousands of kids across the area today, including the folks at Fort Atkinson School District.
For kids and for teachers alike and all of the staff in a school, they're all anxious to help share and to help kids find new excitement and new information and new learning.
Students and staff were welcomed back with balloons and a photo booth at Fort Atkinson High School this morning as some of the upperclassmen helped out the freshmen for their first day of high school. Students we talked to are excited to be back in class for a much more normal-looking school year.
I love how you can walk into a building, you are greeted by so many people that know you by name and not just there's a person that I see every day.
When I came here as a new student, I felt so included and so open to finally talk to people and open myself up to others.
I truly do enjoy being at school all day, and that's not something a lot of people would say, but it's an excuse to see your friends and people you know like all day long, so I really enjoy it.
Juniors and seniors had a whole day of activities planned for the incoming freshmen, helping start their school year off on a good note. Teachers and staff tell us they're also happy to have full classrooms once again. A recent survey from AAA finds about a third of Americans plan to travel this Labor Day weekend. Elise Preston tells us travel costs are coming down, but disruptions are still an issue.
Ashlyn Schaefer did plenty of research to find the best deal for her trip to New York.
I booked early, so that helped. I also took a red-eye, so that helped cut down some of the cost.
Airline ticket prices are getting cheaper.
Airfare prices are the lowest that they've been since February of this year.
Haley Berg is with the travel site Hopper.
We saw airfare really take off this spring and summer with prices peaking over $400 per ticket. But airfare in August is down to about $286 per round-trip ticket, and that's below 2019 prices.
The travel app Hopper predicts close to 13 million Americans will fly during the Labor Day weekend. For frequent flyer Eris Marganon, it's already been a summer of travel issues.
We did get like 3 flights delayed.
And we expect that to continue through Labor Day weekend. Today, about 1 in 4 flights are being delayed on departure, and about 3 to 4% of flights are being canceled.
Experts say booking the earliest flight out in the morning can help you avoid delays, and they advise getting a direct flight so you don't run the risk of missing a connection. Most Labor Day travelers will drive and are seeing some relief at the gas pump. The national average for a gallon is down more than $1 from June's record highs.
I haven't seen prices like that since, gosh, last year.
Hopper says car rental prices are down about 20% in the past 2 months, but still higher than last year. People who can vacation after Labor Day may find some good deals. Travel experts expect prices to drop in September and October, then go back up before the holidays. Elise Preston, CBS News, LaGuardia Airport, New York.
And according to Hopper, the busiest days to fly are today and tomorrow. Well, she's not done yet. Tennis superstar Serena Williams is through to the next round of the U.S. Open. In front of the largest night session crowd in the tournament's history, Williams beat the second-ranked player in the world, Anett Kontaveit of Estonia. She now advances to the third round, where she'll face Ayla Tomljanovic, but not before she plays a doubles match with her sister Venus Williams tonight. Venus said it was Serena's idea to reunite, to play together at the U.S. Open. Keep going, Serena. Remarkable. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Another retailer is closing more than 100 stores as the company's stock takes a tumble. Details coming up in the Money Watch Report.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Honda, every summer adventure is the destination. Take your adventures farther with Honda, America's most fuel-efficient, full-line automaker. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
Keep your workspace clutter-free with help from Menards. We've got the storage solutions you need, like heavy-duty shelving, custom storage cabinets, and a space for every tool. Keep your tools and accessories off the ground and organized with this wall-mounting storage kit. It's easy to install and customizable to fit your needs. Get 11% off all storage right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Join us at the state capitol for the 2022 Rally for Recovery on Saturday, September 10th. Celebrate and support recovery from substance use and addiction. Recovery is for everyone. Support healing, eliminate stigma, connect with others, explore hobbies to support your recovery. Enjoy free pizza and a live DJ. Free Narcan available. Plus, kids areas, giveaways, and free beverages. We hope to see you there. For more info on the 2022 Rally for Recovery, please visit the Wisconsin Voices Facebook page or wisconsinvoicesforrecovery.org.
Joe Biden promised to deliver for working families over special interests. That's what the Inflation Reduction Act does. Lowers prescription drug costs for millions of families. Lowers health care costs for millions of families. Lowers energy costs for millions of families. But every single MAGA politician voted against it, because when it really matters, they're on the side of special interests. President Biden, he's delivering for us.
Aleve X. Its revolutionary rollerball design delivers fast, powerful, long-lasting pain relief. Aleve it and see what's possible.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Bed Bath & Beyond announced a restructuring that includes plans to close about 150 stores and cut 20% of its workforce. The retailer estimated the cuts would save $250 million in its current fiscal year. Bed Bath & Beyond also said it will focus on national brands instead of its own store labels. The volatile stock plunged more than 21% yesterday and has lost nearly 2/3 of its value in the last 12 months. The parent company of social media platform Snapchat plans to lay off 20% of its staff as it tries to reduce costs amid declining sales. The Snap CEO said in a letter to staff that sales were not keeping up with projections. Now he says the company will refocus its business on areas including revenue growth and augmented reality. And search data from the Indeed hiring lab indicates job seekers are looking for higher wages in this tight labor market, coupled with high inflation. The share of workers searching for open positions with pay of at least $20 an hour soared by 36% in August, compared to the same period a year earlier. That surpassed the number of searches for $15 an hour jobs over the same period. Searches for openings offering $15 an hour dropped by more than half. That's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Wendy Gillette.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 139 points. The NASDAQ down another 248. The S&P 500 down almost 35. Well, next at noon, Pam has your ag numbers, and Greg is back with a full look at the forecast. And today on Live Before, Dr. Carrie Donahue from Full Circle Holistic Veterinary Care joins us to answer your pet questions live. We'll see you at 4.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. Call today for a free inspection.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is happening now. Save up to $1,000 on Serta, up to $800 on Purple, and up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic, plus special financing for 60 months and fast delivery. The Labor Day sale is happening now, only at Ashley.
My wife and I worked hard for decades. We thought our retirement was secure.
But inflation is changing everything. Gas, groceries. It's hard for retirees on fixed incomes. But I'm even more worried about the debt we're leaving our grandchildren.
Senator Ron Johnson understands we must get spending under control.
And he's working to stop the waste in Washington.
Tell Senator Johnson to keep fighting for Wisconsin seniors and the next generation.
Hey, we're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, hand-picked local Medicare. What do you mean when you say shop local for Medicare?
A lot of Medicare health plans have benefits that are specific to your county. So why would you call a national 1-800 number when your local Medicare plans have all the bells and whistles the national TV ads promise, only better?
Don't be fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to your Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and their services are free.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is happening right now. Save up to 78% off clearance items, plus fast delivery on millions of in-stock products, and low monthly payments with special financing. It's the Labor Day sale, and it's happening now, only at Ashley.
The Stanley Steamer started with one man, a van, and a whole lot of carpet. We've been innovating for a long time. Stanley Steamer now goes beyond carpet. Schedule a cleaning today.
Tomorrow, the second wave of Madison students head back to school. We'll be there live. And in time for kids, the connection between food and mental health.
Plus, we're watching rain chances headed into your Labor Day weekend. Join us tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
Do you remember me? This is the first day of my show. I hope my fans feel on top of the world by the time they leave the Jennifer Hudson show.
Jennifer Hudson, weekdays at 3, starting September 12th.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Summer makes a comeback.
Yeah, all of a sudden, for sure. And I feel for the kids that are going back to school, I mean, aside from having to watch it outside while you're inside, a lot of those school classrooms get kind of warm at this stage in September. So hopefully we'll find comfort and maybe a little bit longer recess for some of those kids. Well, I'll tell you, our markets are ice cold today. You talked about the Dow Jones Industrial Average, NASDAQ, etc. Our commodities are lower today on the midday as well. Had a really nice conversation this morning with Matt Tranel. He's one of the broker analysts with Everag out of the Platteville office. You know, dairy is one of those products. It is a food, obviously, and that's why we got to pay attention to consumer buying patterns. Matt said yesterday that leader Walmart announced that they were seeing an uptick in the number of sales. People with a household income of over $100,000. Same thing for Dollar General. What this tells us is that people, even people with good wages, are still trading down, so to speak, to make sure that their dollars are going farther. That could impact dairy. Specialty cheese is where Wisconsin has made its reputation, but people are tending to get away from specialty cheese purchases, maybe going back to some of the more standard cheeses, your Colby, your cheddar, things like that. So it's a model that we're going to have to keep an eye on for sure, but I thought it was interesting to see that even those households that are doing very well as far as earned income, starting to guard those dollars a little bit more and looking for some value-added propositions, even when it comes to their food. Speaking of that cheese complex, dairy is another one of those areas that's seeing nothing but red ink today. Barrel cheese was unchanged at $1.85. The 40-pound block cheese, which would be our, as we say, commodity cheese, that was up a penny at $1.73.5. AA butter, that's another tail mark, up 3 3/4 cents today, $3.09 1/4 per pound. So that's another one of those food ingredients, whether it's butter on your table or butter in ingredients going into different products. As that ticks up, you're going to see it passed along to consumers.
Everything's going up, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Pam. Hailstones the size of tennis balls hit eastern Spain this week. Witnesses say it was like watching ice bombs fall from the sky. With hailstones reaching 4 inches in diameter, authorities say a 1-year-old girl was killed when a hailstone fell on her head. Neighbors say she was playing on a patio with her father. Several cars and buildings also damaged. The hailstones are the largest recorded in the Catalonia region in 2 decades. And I guess the largest ever was in South Dakota in 2010. It was 8 inches across and weighed 4 pounds. That'll leave a dent.
Just a little.
Craig's here now. No hail in our forecast.
Not even close to that size, hopefully, no. It's that is big. That'll put a dent more. So speaking of agriculture, we thought we'd throw in a little bit ag weather here in the beginning of what's going to go on the next week. So I know it's last cut of usually alfalfa right now, and then obviously corn harvesting is coming into play too. So mainly dry field conditions. We don't have much of a chance of rain. We'll mention that more here in a little bit, Friday and Saturday, but even amounts would be pretty minor. We're going to have higher dew points now, but next week we should get back down to where we should be upper 50s dew points, lower 60s in the afternoon, and then have more average temperatures once we get past this Saturday too. So give you an idea what field conditions. And overall, the whole month does look to be on the drier side as the Climate Prediction Center is kind of predicting more of that. We talked about the heat out west. Already 97 Phoenix. There was 122 at Death Valley National Park yesterday. There'll be 123 today and 124 tomorrow. So we can't complain too much about our temperatures, but we have started to see a lot of the area out west start to heat up. There's your ridge that we're with the hot air conditions. We have a storm out to the west. That's not going to be a factor, and we're kind of in between right now. Flows, if you see kind of a split flow going on right now. Still northwest, we have a little bit of a weak little wave right here that's bringing some cloud cover you can see outside right now. But otherwise, we're kind of in between with the colder air to the north, more moist weather down to the south. So overall, we're going to see a trough approach. We've mentioned that about by Friday. Once that kicks through, we should be good, but we're still going to get northwest flow. The main factor is still going to be that ridge, although we're going to see some opportunity for rain Friday, Saturday. It's not a great shot to see it. We're going to cool off afterwards, and then next week we're going to slowly start to build this high pressure back up, so our temperatures will climb back up towards the later half of next week. Not too much of a strong signal for precipitation until we get to probably next Saturday, and even that's still pretty far out. So we've timed this out this afternoon, 85, 86. We're going to see up to maybe approaching 90 in some of the warmer spots, especially out to the northwest. Tonight, we're going to cool off very little, southerly winds, cloud cover. We're going to still hold that mid and upper level clouds that you kind of see outside should continue to vect in, but overall, still pretty good conditions. This afternoon, this evening, we'll start to cool off very slowly down to about the upper 60s as we get towards Friday morning. And here we start seeing the opportunity for that shower or thunderstorm coming in tomorrow morning. The opportunity is not that great, but we could see some of that push up towards Friday noontime, and then there's another chance later on. But overall, it's nothing too significant. So as you look at the 10-day forecast, we're looking at once we get past Thursday, Friday, conditions are going to improve. We're going to see more mild, more average conditions, and then maybe a slow warm-up towards next week. And like I said, the next chance is maybe Saturday. So, but Mark, you can't complain too much. The overnight low at Las Vegas was 85 last night, so we're 86.
All right. Dry heat, as we always say.
Exactly, in the shade.
All right. Thank you, Greg. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I'm next. Howard is working on a language test in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you speak Italian, today's your lucky day. But to tell you the truth, even if you don't, you're going to love what we're cooking up.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's the Hy-Vee 3-day sale this Friday through Sunday. Fresh ground beef, only $2.99. Select Frito-Lay snacks, only $1.68 each when you buy 3. And avocados, only 68 cents each. Check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is happening now. Save up to $1,000 on Serta, up to $800 on Purple, and up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic. Plus special financing for 60 months and fast delivery. The Labor Day sale is happening now, only at Ashley.
I worked really hard to save for retirement, worked all the hours I could, whatever it took. But Ron Johnson thinks we should consider raising the retirement age for Social Security and Medicare. That's a terrible idea. And he voted over and over again to weaken and cut Medicare, driving up our costs. Ron Johnson even wanted to privatize Social Security, calling it a legal Ponzi scheme. Tell Ron Johnson to strengthen Medicare.
Velco Factory Direct. What does that mean? It means no middleman, no overpriced, underperforming windows. It means getting what you want, when you want, without breaking the bank. It means when you buy one window, you'll get one free. Yes, free. It means quality craftsmanship, custom designs, and a lifetime warranty. It means a team of window professionals dedicated to one thing above all, your delight. Buy one window, get one free, ends Labor Day. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feltco. Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Donate today.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is happening right now. Save up to 78% off clearance items, plus fast delivery on millions of in-stock products, and low monthly payments with special financing. It's the Labor Day sale, and it's happening now, only at Ashley.
It's the Hy-Vee 3-day sale this Friday through Sunday. Pepsi products, only $2.99 each when you buy 4. Cheez-It crackers, only $1.99. And chicken leg quarters, only 69 cents a pound when you buy a 10-pound pack. Check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Do you know what the Italian word frittata translates to in English? It's fried. Now, even though I don't fluently speak Italian or really any other language, I do pretty well when it comes to speaking food-related words in almost any language. To help make sure you never forget it, we're whipping up a classic potato frittata that's molto bene, which means really good in Italian. We start by sautéing some refrigerated or frozen shredded potatoes in a bit of olive oil with some chopped onions and a little salt and pepper. You'll want to stir these occasionally so they brown evenly. Once they're golden, we pour some beaten eggs over them, cover the pan, and let them cook until the eggs are set. If you want, you can even flip this halfway through to make sure both sides are nice and crispy. Then slide it out of the pan onto a large platter or cutting board, cut it into wedges, and you're good to go. Maybe serve it alongside bowls of sour cream, snipped herbs, and shredded cheese so that everybody can top it with their favorites. To get the recipe for our classic potato frittata, all you need to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a tasty Italian way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
It's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. The Dane County Humane Society would like you to meet Moxie. This friendly 8-year-old cat loves attention. She'll dance around your feet and jump into your lap. Because she loves to be the center of attention, Moxie is looking for a home with no other animals or children. She'd prefer a quiet home to relax, soak up the sun, and enjoy all the pets and treats from her new family. To learn more about Moxie, go to giveshelter.org/adopt. Mark your calendars, the second annual Putts for Pups golf fundraiser benefiting the Dane County Humane Society is Friday, September 16th. Check-in is at 8:30 at the Blackhawk Country Club. That's at 3606 Blackhawk Drive in Madison. With a shotgun start at 10 a.m., participants can enjoy 18 holes of golf, contests and prizes, a silent auction, access to a pre-party, and more. The pre-party is Thursday, September 15th from 4 to 8 at the Wisconsin Brewing Company. That's in Verona. For more details, go to giveshelter.org/events. And last week's pet, Beverly the Rabbit, and bonded pair pups, Gucci and Blanky, who were featured 2 weeks ago, are still available for adoption. So if you're interested in adopting them all, check out Dane County Humane Society. Go to giveshelter.org. Here's Greg with one final check of the forecast.
Yeah, we're still looking at very warm conditions today. Temperatures running above average, so we're looking at about 86 degrees. Tonight, we'll actually cool off, not too much. We're going to about 70, so it's going to be muggy, mostly clear, but the clouds will start to increase, and then we might have a shot for a shower or a thunderstorm towards morning, but otherwise, it'll be mostly sunny, partly cloudy, very warm, about 84. And then they extended, once we get past Friday, Saturday, those chances for rain are still pretty slim. We should see cooler temperatures then, Mark.
All right, looking for some relief. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.